From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, David Payne.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Another night of severe weather developing to our north, to our west. And, yeah, it's all coming into Oklahoma now. It's still way out in the panhandle, southwestern Kansas. These storms are all severe, producing tennis ball to nearly baseball-size hail right now. Winds to nearly 80 miles per hour, running from Guyman to the north. The county's in blue, severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 5 a.m. The county's flashing. Those are current severe big storms, right? Now, the area that I have circled here, this will be the next watch that'll come out. It's going to be a severe thunderstorm watch. It will include Oklahoma City into western and really all of northern Oklahoma for later tonight and into tomorrow morning. And as this wave gets its act together, it's going to slide and develop southeast. It'll just slide right down the chute, talking about right into Oklahoma City and all across northwestern and again northern Oklahoma. Here's that line already taking shape to our north, and this whole area back in here is going to fill in, okay? Sliding southeast at about 25 miles per hour. So it's quiet now. It all starts in the north, starts in the northwest, and it will end in the southeast. Kind of like what we did this morning, right? We're just doing it again. Look at these big storms out here. Big, big hail. Tennis ball, baseball-size hail in that storm, in that storm, in that storm. And again, sliding southeast at 20 to 25 miles per hour. So here we go. Doing a storm track. How about Woodward at about 1:30 in the morning? How about Watonga at about 4:09? How about El Reno? Give or take, if it speeds up, I'm counting on it speeding up some between about 6 and about 7 o'clock in the morning there. Oklahoma City downtown, 6:30 to 7. Could be a little bit later than that. Some of the data says that these kind of move in and kind of struggle, and then another main wave develops, but I'm not convinced those will struggle. So between 6 and 8 o'clock in Oklahoma City, could be as late as 9, these move into the metro. So that morning drive, yeah, could be a little bumpy for sure, okay? 76 degrees in Oklahoma City, a light southeast wind at 7, our humidity 82%, dew point right now of 70. It is thick, it is muggy. We have mainly 70s. We're going to drop a few more degrees, but basically a warm and muggy night. And we have the jet stream coming out of the northwest, right? So here's future Next Gen Live, right? Take midnight tonight. But notice at midnight how these storms in the panhandle are gone. Well, they're not going to be gone. They've already made a huge hole in the atmosphere. They made a big punch, and they're not just going to die. So they're just going to keep going and moving southeast, okay? So the model is missing what's happening right now. But here's what's going to happen. Those continue to slide to the southeast. Other storms develop as our front down to the south, warm front lifts back north. So a lot of storms developing in northeastern, northern, and northwestern Oklahoma, 6 a.m. in the morning. Now, this model brings everything in Oklahoma City between 8 and 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock still northwest of the metro between 9 and 10. But I think it could be a little bit earlier than that. So I would count on 6 to 8 a.m. time frame for Oklahoma City. If it slows down, sure, it could be a little later than that. There's 10 o'clock in the morning. We're in it. And this line producing large hail, damaging winds, and yes, another flooding threat, okay? Rainfall amounts will look like this, anywhere from 1 to 2 to 3 to locally 4 inches of rain. Not as much in the west and southwest, but other data that I like, that I've seen, takes these storms and really brings them back into parts of southwestern Oklahoma, even into later tonight and even into tomorrow morning. Winds will be at times where you see those pockets sliding through, 60, 70, maybe as high as 80 miles per hour, some of the winds. Okay, lows tonight, 60s and 70s, warm, muggy. Overnight tonight, we'll keep that chance of rain high in northern Oklahoma, sliding southeast, making its way into Oklahoma City early tomorrow morning. A 100% chance of showers and storms. It's going to be a wet morning in Oklahoma City, like what we did this morning. More flooding, possibly, sure. Low to a moderate threat of severe weather. Moderate threat just means more numerous severe storms, producing more numerous severe weather reports in the form of large hail, damaging winds, and again, flooding, okay? Starting in the north, the northwest, sliding to the southeast. Notice Oklahoma City, again, right in the middle. Gusts 55 to 65 in the green with this line, but we also could see gusts over 75, at least in a few areas. Quarter-size hail in a lot of the storms, okay? But I think the storms in the northwest overnight and into early tomorrow morning still could produce some golf balls. Might even see a tennis ball or two in there. Highs tomorrow, back to the 80s. We'll have a north wind tomorrow. Showers and storms in southern Oklahoma in during the afternoon. And then Thursday, back to the 80s. Guess what? Thursday night, late overnight into Friday morning. We do it again. More rain, more storms. and more severe weather. And then that'll be it. We're going to shut this weather pattern off for the weekend. Highs in the 80s. Here comes your summer heat. You want to dry out, you're going to do it. 90s coming up, mid-90s by the middle and end of next week. Here we go. Carl, hang on. Back to you.
All right, well, coming up.